Okay, that's better. Sorry, I had to completely go out of the stream and then come right back in because it was not set up properly. So hang on, it may take a second to adjust here, so just bear with me while I keep refreshing things. There we go. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Sorry to anyone who jumped on the first one and then realized that we're all over here now, but here we are. So hopefully you're all going to catch up reasonably soon. Sorry, I didn't realize I hadn't done that in Streamlabs, but I should have, but I didn't. But here we are. Okay, what do we have to do today? Benitez here has offered to join us. Do we like Benitez? She's happy at Stabby's Hope. Who isn't happy at Stabby's Hope? She wishes she could join you permanently. Of course we're going to accept you. Of course we're going to accept you. Now, what exactly is it that you do around here? What's your deal? You're pretty good at art. You can do artsy stuff. Okay, we'll put you on basically art duty for a while. Benitez, come here. You're already on art duty. That's fine, and you can do crafting, and you can do tailoring and that kind of thing. Yeah, that's fine. Don't bother hunting right now. I'm not going to give you a weapon right off the bat, although now that I say that out loud, what is your firing skill? Oh, we will give you a weapon then. Hang on, we're going to give you a weapon. Do I have any extra weapons kicking around? I usually do. Benitez, why don't you grab this rifle and hang out with that? I'm just waiting for everyone to figure out that the first stream just died very quickly, and the second stream is right there. Dances with Sheep figured it out, though. Hey, Art. Thank you, thank you. Art, that key worked fine. Thank you very much for that. I really, really appreciate that. I've been wanting to check that up for a while, so I haven't even downloaded it yet. It's just kind of sitting there. I will check that out over the weekend. FBI, welcome. I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much. Benitez just joined us. You missed that. So Benitez, one of the refugees, has in fact joined us. Willow's here, Dunt's here, Mel's here. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, sorry about that, Mel. I fired up the first stream and then realized I didn't have some of my settings straight, so I just crashed it out real quick and put up a new one. But here we are. We've all found it. Bobcat's here. Welcome. No, it is indeed RimWorld. I had to change the name on it. I forgot to change the name from yesterday. I only use the one settings that I just change it as I do different games. So what you all missed is Benitez just joined us here. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Blue Toast, welcome, welcome. Benitez joined. One of the refugees just joined us, so she's on board. She's doing a thing now, and I see Mel is playing RimWorld. But yes, thank you again for that, Art. Thank you again, Dancing with Sheep. That worked just fine. I'm going to check that out over the weekend and have a look at that. As I say, I haven't even downloaded it yet. I just got back from work a little while ago. Saw your email pop up while I was at work. So Benitez is now armed because you are one of us and not a refugee, so you're allowed to have a gun. What else do we need to be doing around here? We need a research project. Yeah, sure. Broadly, yeah, we could get down with some research. What do we feel like researching today? How about we did, say... We're actually kind of running out of stuff here. I may get the ship up sooner than I thought. Yeah, let's do long-range mineral scanner for no other reason than it leads to spaceshipy stuff. So we may as well do that. What I really think I need around here is way more steel than I've got right now. Yeah, I've got 134 steel. That's just completely unacceptable. Frostpunk wants to be the only thing going on my computer, so I had to switch. Yeah, so we should readdress the list that we were working on yesterday. I like the ideas that we had there. Oh, there's some steel. Oh, and some components we've already dug up. There's a lot of steel. Let's go get a lot of steel. I like the idea of Frostpunk, and the reason I like the idea of Frostpunk is it's finite. There is an ending to that game. There is for XCOM 2 as well. If we do something like The Sims, there's obviously no ending for that. Zardus, welcome, welcome. No one's skinned alive quite yet. Quite yet. I definitely saw the Honey I Joined a Cult post. Thanks to a couple of you guys flagging it to me. But I did do that. I've already sent, a few weeks ago, I sent an email to the developers talking about how much I wanted to play their game. And they forwarded that to the publishers. But then I also went in and did the official, through the website, early access requests and all that. So I have done it, I have put my name out there. Whether they accept it or not, I don't know. I really, really, really want to play that game, but I can't, unfortunately, make it happen. I just put my info out there and hope that they like me enough to throw some early access my way. That would be awesome if they did. I would be ecstatic if we got a super early look at Honey, I Joined a Cult. Frostpunk has chewed me up and spit me out once today already. Excellent, good. I haven't played Frostpunk to the end. I've messed around with it for a while on my own time. I do like it. I do enjoy it. I mean, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. It forces you to make horrible choices that nobody should ever want to make. Oh dear, somebody's infected. Well, what's the problem here? Hilda. Who's Hilda? When did we get a Hilda? Who? Oh, you're a prisoner. Oh, okay. That makes much more sense then. That makes much more sense. Spike Little Girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's why I don't know who you are. You're a prisoner. Shield, you're basically okay at these sort of things. Go ahead and, oh, Buck's already on it. Never mind. Buck's on his way. Buck's on his way. Hang on, I just need a sip of my coffee here. Now, I never remember, are either of these prisoners quest prisoners? Are these quest prisoners? One savage prisoner. Okay, and that's Anna, who is Sean. Sean is the prisoner. Okay, so we can't recruit Sean, but we could theoretically recruit Hilda. Let's see. Yeah, we could recruit Hilda. M is bothersome. Okay, that's fine. I can't. I have no control over what anyone else does. None whatsoever. I can't control you folks. So if you want to bother the folks at Honey, I Joined a Cult, you go ahead and do that. I will tell you, just from the emails that I traded with them, the folks who are doing the Twitter and the Discord and all that, they don't really have a lot of, I think, control over who's going to get keys and who isn't. That's the publisher. The publisher is the one who's going to hand out the keys. So although they may be very enthusiastic, and they sent me a very, very nice email, like just super awesome email, very friendly, and like, hey, really appreciated your email asking about our game. Oh, somebody's had a heart attack. Order? Who's Order? Who the heck is Order? Oh, Order's a Muffalo. Of course Order's a Muffalo. Order's had a heart attack. Rob, welcome, welcome, welcome. Order may be, shuffling off his mortal coil. Oh dear. Wait, is Order the male or the female? The male, okay. So, yeah, they sent me a lovely email, and they just basically said, thank you, but we have really no control over that, but we will forward your email to the publishers and see what they think of it. Frostpunk is fun. There's a game called Xenonauts. Oh, yeah. There's another one I want early access to, is Xenonauts 2. That's been in the work for years now. Oh, yeah, Xenonauts is just a love letter to the original Microprose XCOM. It's just brutal. It'll happily hand you a team wipe right out of the gate without even thinking about it. So, yeah, no, I love Xenonauts. I'm terrible at it. Terry Hart, the legend here. The legend. Can we do anything with Order? Can we treat Order? No, Buck is on that, too. Wow, Buck, you are just the medical guy right now. You're tending to everyone. How's Hilda doing? How's that infection working out for you there? Okay, we have 11% infection, 12% immunity. I'm going to put you on the good medicine. I think that's sensible. And actually, while I say that, we should get a bill going for some more of that. Yeah, no, I don't know. Oh, there's a prison break. Hang on. Hang on. Things are... Who's trying to break out? Sean. Good luck with that one, Sean. Everyone want to just go deal with Sean, please? Yeah, Kalian. When he pops his head out the door, shoot him in his face. Do try not to kill him, though. Appreciate you not killing him. Kalian? Kalian, can you melee attack him, maybe? Yeah, melee attack Sean the housemate, please. Okay, other people are coming. Painstingle, why don't you just go right over here? It's all going to be fine. I'll be back to chat in a sec. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, then there we go. We've solved the problem. We've solved the problem. Okay, everybody be off draft, please. And somebody rescue this guy. Yep, capture Sean. Capture Sean. Time to get ice cream. No, I'd wait for ice cream to see if our Muffalo is going to survive for much longer. I mean, Order has been here for a long time. So it's not surprising. And he is being tended to. Buck is on his way to deal with Order. Speaking of that, how are we doing on food? I think we can move the Royal Muffalos back to the Royal Muffalo zone. I think that would be okay. I'm going to let Buck treat Order first. Do I have sleeping spots? Of course I do. It's for the Royal Muffalos. Yeah, I've got 2 luxurious sleeping spots. Dave has made me crave cake. It was a good cake, Mel. It was a rather good cake. I was actually surprised myself. Not only did it look insane, it actually tasted pretty good, too. And that's usually where I fall down. but it was actually an edible cake that looked insane. Mehdi, welcome, 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 welcome. So yeah, I think we can move Muffalaw and Order back to the Royal Muffalo Zone. Well, we can't move Order yet, but when Order is feeling better, we could do that. So I'm going to tag them both for that. There is some food up there now, and I'm going to have them make... Oh, you're already making kibble. Oh, fantastic, Gonzalo. Excellent. Heart conditions cannot be cured, only put off. Well, we're going to put it off for as long as possible. We're going to try and coax our Order along. Who's the next Royal Muffalo, then? We would need a male Muffalo. We could put Plush in there. Plush could be the next Royal male Muffalo, along with Muffalaw. Or we could send Muffalaw out to pasture, and Ragamuffin and Plush could take their place. I don't know. Who knew Dave can bake without a fire? I know, right? I know. Did you know with Bobcat, the cause was a 12-gauge shotgun designed by the H&K and Winchester? It was a select fire weapon fired from a 10-round box magazine, intended to fire a specially designed... Rye bread, welcome, welcome, welcome. Who doesn't love Muffalos, Rye bread? Who doesn't love Muffalos? You are better than me in the cake department. Well... I mean, Mrs. Dave is the cake person, really. Mrs. Dave is the cake person. Technical elements on there. Oh, did Mrs. Dave actually put photos of it up in the Discord? I didn't even check. Wait, what did you eat? Please don't say people. Can't guarantee that. Not in my RimWorlds. Oh, hang on. I missed a bit of Bobcat's thing. No, actually I didn't. He just put 2 out of 3 when it's 2 out of 2. High velocity shotgun shells featuring an all brass belted hull to contain the pressures, could also fire normal 12-gauge ammo. Lisa, welcome, welcome. Noah, I have no idea who you are. You're a complete stranger to us all. A complete stranger. So what was I doing? Oh, Gonzalo is still making kibble. Yep, and there's kibble up in the Royal Muffalo Zone. Order has been moved to the very comfy and luxurious sleeping spot, which is better. Me and my friend tried to make cake pops, and they end up tasting like cornbread. Yeah, I've had that happen a few times. Prison break turned out to be epic brawl in one of my last runs. Prisoner broke out, got beaten up by my warden, but he was the lover to one of the colonists who went berserk. 1 minute later, half of my colony was beating each other. Welcome to RimWorld, Sardis. Welcome to RimWorld. Oh, I'm so glad I made coffee before I started streaming. I should really make that my habit. Buck is over tending to Order. Good. All right, well, just do the best you can with Order. I feel Order's time is coming to a close. Muffalaw is obviously going to be very, very sad about that. But I think it's coming to a close. Heart condition, as Willow says, can't cure it, can just kind of put it off for a little while. I guess we'll have that knife, because why not? Sean's up and about, though. Good. Oh, should we have been treating you, by the way? Probably. Somebody seems to have dealt with it. It was probably Buck. He's all over this. Everyone knows Noah. Although it outperformed every competitor in military trials, it was never formally adopted. All military and civilian production was ended. Publishers Team 17 can also be bothersome in that direction. All I will say, Em, is I cannot control you. I have no control over you whatsoever. That's my only statement on that. Azrar, welcome, welcome. Although I will put out there, yes, I desperately want that game, and I'll take any help I can get. But I would hope that everyone would be respectful and not, like really annoy people, I guess. I have to watch that poisson, that fish family, finally. Wait, what fish are we watching? Anna, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, is that poisson as in fish, or is that poison misspelled? Can Order be harvested after he goes to the great grassland in the sky? I'm going to throw that one over to M. I don't see any problem with that. I think that would be Order's last royal duty, is to be a royal sandwich. A royal sandwich. Really, it's the circle of life, as far as I'm concerned. How are those people I took in? One of them joined us. So Benitez joined us. We've got Tiny and Kaufman left. Even if they have a bit of a freak out, it's going to be 2 against 9. Providing they don't set fire to literally everything, I think we'll broadly be okay with that. I do want to keep picking at making the floors slightly less combustible than they used to be, but we have put the smoke pops in, so we've got the smoke things. going on. You're not lying when you said that was a crazy looking cake. I put a lot into that, Rob. That was a day. I got up at 6 in the morning. I did some editing, and then I immediately started working on cake when Mrs. Dave went to work. And I basically finished barely in time for the stream yesterday. Barely in time for the stream. So I did put quite a bit into it. I'm glad it came out as good as it did. And now that I've done it, I know how to do that even better now, which is always the nice part. That was my first time trying to do a mirror glaze. So would I eat Kitty? Not a lot of meat on Kitty. There's some fat, but not a lot of meat. How about Mental Breaks, Dwarf Fortress, ring any bells? Dwarf Fortress never rings any bells with me. I don't do that. It's not a game, it's a prank. Just a bunch of numbers and ampersands on a screen. That's not a real game. Buck, are you tending to... Oh, you're tending to Order. Wow. Order's taking up a lot of medicine here. How's Hilda doing? Speaking of people, you know, people, not muffalos. How's the infection coming along there, Sparky? The infection is 35, the immunity is 44, and did I just see... Okay, expiring in 2 hours, so we can tend that in 2 hours. You have my full permission to harvest Stabby. Okay, good. We don't really think much about Stabby the boar. Stabby just sort of goes about his Stabby business. Where is Stabby these days? Somewhere around here. I guess I need some more sleeping spots for a start, because all the animals are sleeping outside. Let's throw a few more of those in real quick. How about, no, give me an animal sleeping box. How about one, couple more in here, and then one there. Okay. That should solve the problem. Dwarf Fortress is the greatest of all games. No, it's not a game. It's just a bunch of, like, plus signs and ampersands on a screen. It's not a real game. I totally dispute that. Just me. Welcome. Oh, I should always make coffee before streams. That is so good. That's exactly what I needed right now. Who's having the break risk and what's the problem here? Tiny. Oh, yeah, we don't care as much about you, but if you are going to have a break risk, probably going to have a bit of a freak out. You did observe a lot of rotting corpses. You're not wrong about that. And you're naturally depressive. Your bedroom is slightly impressive. What if we made your bedroom a little bit better? How much art do we have kicking around? We've got a lot of half-finished art. Could people finish their art, please? Finish the art before you make new art. Got 3 different unfinished things here. Who's working on this? Reed, and Clay. Okay. Reed, what exactly else is it that you do around here that you think you don't have time to finish your art? Plant cutting and growing. Okay. I'm going to put you down to number 1 on art, and you can back off on everything else. What actually is your art skill, Reed? Come here. Come here and talk to me. Oh, yeah, 13. You should be number 1 on art all the time. I say letting order rot is disrespectful. You are right, Mel. You are very, very right. Just don't tell me or show me or I'll shiv someone. Well, Rob, if she gets sent to Dave's awesome prison, apparently you can shiv whoever you want for a really, really long time. Need to figure out what makes an unsightly environment. Your colony was clean and airy and they still considered it unsightly. My watchword, Willow, is when in doubt, throw some art down. They loves the art. So throw some art and some plants down. I can see their point. It is a bit of a pigsty around here, especially in the dining room. That is really filthy. Who's on super amazing cleanup duty these days? Basically kind of tiny, but you're also... I'm going to take you 2 hauling, 1 cleaning. If it's that unsightly, why don't you pick it up around here? Arts and craft time with Dave. Someone make that a game. Yeah, well, all I'm asking them to do is just finish what they've started. So, Reed, are you up yet? No, you're not up yet. Okay, well, get up and finish your art before you move on to other art. Now, Tiny's off and running, cleaning things up. So hopefully that's going to pretty it up. What I'll do in the interim, until we actually have some art to put up, is I'll at least put up a plant pot. That'll get things started in Tiny's room. It'll be a little nicer around there. Terry Hart, I've not watched for a few weeks, was filming a movie. Well, you are the legend. You are the legend. What is going on in the Muffalos? Well, in dramatic news, Order our most royal Muffalo has a heart condition. So Order's time with us may be limited. It's not saying it now, but, you know, a heart condition isn't going to go away. So Order, well, we may be seeing the tail end of Order. And P.S., is anyone pregnant? The cow is pregnant. And goats are pregnant. Okay, great. We're going to have more goats. Everyone's going to love that. The Royal Muffalo Catacomb, or stuffer and displayer on the wall. Oh, I bet there's a mod for taxidermy. I bet there is. Hang on me, I have to approve that for some reason. I think YouTube really hates the word refugee. It's really not keen on that at all. Refugees are giving me anxiety. I'm feeling a little more comfortable about this group because they're down to 2 now. Benitez is firmly in our camp. Benitez ain't going anywhere. Speaking of people ain't going anywhere, Hilda, how's your resistance here? 24.8. Okay. And Sean, when do you leave? Oh, 1.9 days. Very cool. Yeah, we just got to keep you alive long enough to do that. You're fine. We've shot you many, many times, but you're basically fine. You're basically fine. Took a bit of a break from Elite Dangerous. Make a run on Generation Zero. Let me know what you think of that, Bobcat, because the reviews were on that. Very fun game, but those robots are hard to kill with the starting weapons. Yeah, I heard it was a rather uninspired game. So let me know what you think of that. The reviews were very meh about it. There's like, it's okay, but it's not that great. I have a mod that allows a different colonist to finish another's artwork. Oh, that is good. That's actually a very valuable mod. Because they'll just leave these here for ages. Reed, I did notice you're awake. You're training Ragamuffin. I'd really like you to focus on the art, Reed. Really focus on finishing your artwork. You're at number 2 on animals. You're at number 1 on art. Maybe you could finish what you started. Kaufman's finishing what he started. He's making stone blocks. The weirdest name. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We shot you many times, but you're basically fine. Well, yeah, that's RimWorld. That's RimWorld. We've shot you a bunch of times, but you're basically over it. You're okay. Everything's going to be fine. Did we put the plant up in... Oh, Kalian's doing it now. Okay, good. Does anyone need any bionic implants that I might want to stuff inside them? I like doing that. It's fun. Got a bunch of unfinished advanced components here, too. Clay, Gonzalo. Come on, guys. Finish your work here. Finish the work. And also do literally everything else around here, if you could. Hollow point bullets and birdshot aren't known for being good against armor. Exactly. Exactly. So that, you know, whoever we shot, they'll be okay. Eventually. Where did I see that big pocket of steel? Oh, I don't know, but there's another one over there. We seem to have tapped those out, though. We do need to get this hauled to storage at some point. Some more over here. Oh, there's a perfectly good dead animal over here. Somebody go get that. Why are we not eating that? Oh, Tiny's on a food binge. Well, good. Maybe that'll kind of cheer you up a little bit, actually. And I've put doors in all the places that I need doors. Except up here. I should put doors there. What am I sitting on for stone blocks these days? What's my best? Granite. Okay, can do. So let's get some... Actually, a lot of this I can just wall off. So granite wall can go here and here. And then I'll put a granite door over here in case we need to get in and out of here. That seems sensible. Generation Zero is fun, but has very slow start. And when you run around confused, then it gets better. Sucker for robots and all things mechatronical. Yeah, I liked the idea of it. But when I read the reviews, they were just sort of like, it's okay. It's okay. Never played RimWorld. Is there supposed to be random objects laying around everywhere? It seems messy. They're less random than you might think. So, I don't know how this animal died. It probably came through one of our traps accidentally. So that's less random. The random club over here is obviously because we killed someone and they dropped their weapon. We do that a lot. We do, and like there's a knife here that's left over from a dead person. The real challenge is getting hauling done in RimWorld. Getting people to just get off their butts and go get something. Like this animal here. Clearly hit this trap and died. perfectly good lunch hanging out here. Painsniggle is researching shield, cooking meals. I just need somebody to go grab these animals, please. Gonzalo, you're butchering. Everyone's doing things. Okay, Reed, you're training Muffalaw again. I really want you to focus on the art side of things. You are #1 on art. All right, I'm taking you off that. Go to #3. Who else is reasonably decent at animals? You know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. The breaks are so interesting in RimWorld. I could see a food binge. Tiny is depressed. You know, a food binge might cheer him up. Actually, I think they get catharsis for that, which is actually cheering them up for at least a little bit of time. So it's probably best that he pigs out. We've got the food back, finally. May as well use it. If you can get animals to haul, it makes things a lot less messy. Yeah, exactly. Yuri, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't have as many hauling animals as I might ideally like. In fact, I think my hauling animals are, in fact, 0. Yeah, nothing that I've got hauls. I mean, they're valuable. Goats will give milk. That's good. Cows give milk, obviously. And the Muffalos give wool. And milk? Am I remembering that correctly? This is just generic milk. This is more generic milk. It doesn't tell me what animal it came from. Oh, yeah, we need to name the Muffalo. Right. When will you play that stealing simulator game? The one from yesterday? House of Thieves? I think I'm done with that. I think I've seen all I want to see out of House of Thieves. That was kind of a bit repetitive, so I don't know which one you're talking about. Are you talking about that, or are you talking about Thief Simulator? I think Dave would enjoy a game with arts and crafts, just gluing macaroni and glitter to things. Exactly, as long as it didn't tell me how to do it. As long as it wasn't... Like, I sucked at paint by number. Oh, hang on! Rick's Lobsters are sieging us. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, hang on, I'll be back to chat in a while. Got a bit of a siege. And I don't have mortars, is that correct? I do not have mortars. That's very silly of me. We should install mortars. I like mortars versus siege. It generally works out well. All right, then. I think we're gonna have to go and fight them then. But yeah. So yeah, weirdest name. If you're talking about the one from yesterday, the House of Thieves. Now I've basically seen what I wanted to see out of that. Thief Simulator is great. I like that a lot. I enjoyed that. But I think I'm probably all set with the other one there, House of Thieves. Okay, everybody, this is gonna cause so many casualties. Off we go, kids. We're gonna go fight a war before they get their mortars set up. I think I do see a lot of melee weapons. That's comforting, but I also see an equal number of guns, and I'm seeing more than a few Molotov cocktails there. So, come on, guys. Everybody head up over here before they're better defended, please. Are you guys moving? Okay, we're working our way over there. We're working our way over there very, very slowly. I might be a little absent from chat for the next couple of seconds here while I see how many of our people are going to die. I bet the answer is more than I think. Okay, so start some shooting. How about we started shooting now? They seem to be broadly ignoring us. Be a great time to be doing some shooting. Let's see. All right, why don't you kind of stand behind that tree? You stand behind that tree. Buck, you actually have no weapon, so you're useless. Go home. Go home, Buck. You're fine. Go home. You're fine. And then, Reed, you're melee. I'm going to pop you up there for right now. Ah, they figured out we're here. That's cool. Shield, come over here. And Benitez, I know it's kind of your first day, but come over here. Now, Reed, you've got the jump pack. I can actually, like, jump. You know, with a jetpack. I should release the war animals, you're right. Oh, except I don't have any. Right, we don't actually have any war animals. Oh, dear. There's... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh. Okay, everybody hang tight. I love this. I forgot we even had this. This is one of the reasons that I really like RimWorld Royalty. We're calling in an aerodrome strike. Everybody run. Because that has a massive, massive impact radius. So, yep, here it comes, and boom, 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 boom. I think we've dealt with the problem. There. Gonzalo's showing up. Day late and a dollar short. Thanks, Gonzalo. You guys can go home. Now, I don't get to do that again for a really, really long time, but boy do I love the aerodrome strike. Oh, anyone here who's, just everybody be undrafted. Okay, back to chat. Never mind. Never mind. If Rick's Lobsters defeats your colony, I'm done. No, I called in death rockets from space and dealt with the siege. Siege has been... Oh, hang on, there's a prisoner. How soon till you die? Do I have a shot at getting you? 5 hours. I bet we could get that done. Who's closest? Who hasn't really... Gonzalo, you're pretty close. Could you run up and rescue this person, please? Or rather, capture them? Okay, let's take all the things that they had. Yep, allow all of that. We'll throw the dead bodies in the Hall of the Dead. Oh, I love the aerodrome strike. I did that once with a mech siege, or mech cluster, but I was standing way too close and blew up half of my colony because I didn't realize the blast radius was quite that big. Okay, somebody go get Maria. We'll see if we can get her done. Were there any survivors? Yeah, like 3. They ran away. Trucking with a tablet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Protect the not war animals. Indeed. Yeah, that went well. That went well. Thank you, Painstingle. How soon can till I can do that again? 60 days and 8 honor. It is a heck of a cooldown on that. Heck of a cooldown. Put down a sleeping space, make it a med, and heal him there. Oh, that's a thought. We'll get him or we won't. Throw the dead bodies away. Well, we have the Hall of the Dead, Yuri. That's where we put all of our dead people, in the Hall of the Dead. Somewhere around here. I don't immediately remember where. Yeah, there's my Hall of the Dead. I like it. I like the Indiana Jones feel to it. It just kind of pleases me to have this. And it saves a lot of time digging graves. Or, a lot of power using the incinerator. So, Tiny, are you feeling any better now? How's your mood? Yeah, okay, it's a little better. Boy, it is that depressive thing that's just getting you down. You are actually depressed. Short on coffee, I thought the title read Granny Simulator. It very briefly did. And then it didn't. Get your hands on War Boomalopes. Can murder whole late game raids. Can load them into drop pods and drop them on enemies. Fun guaranteed. No, RimWorld actually recommends that when you're loading the game. It's one of the load screen prompts. And it says, some animals explode. You can load animals into drop pods and drop them on people. Think about it. That was actually what I meant. So yeah, briefly trucking with a tablet. It did read Granny Simulator, and then it didn't because I forgot to change my settings when I got started. Tiny, we put a plant in your room. We're hoping that's going to cheer you up. I'd really like to know why Reed is not super focused on art. When you get up tomorrow, Reed, I'm going to make you do art until your eyes bleed. And then we'll kind of just hang out and see if we get that prisoner. We'll get him or we won't. I don't really care that much. We've got a good complement. We've got a lot of our colony members. Well, we have a decent colony now after, the fire, the betrayal, all of that stuff. Who did I send to do that? Gonzalo. Where are you these days? It is a bit of a long walk. I understand that. Oh, you're almost there. I'm going to get, who's a good doctor? Shield's a good doctor. Could you please wake up and come over here? Because I'm going to have you get some medicine in a little bit. Treat this. I like Rick's Lobsters. What do we have to do to get them as our friends? Not sure that we can. I think they might just be like a raider colony kind of thing. Oh, I think we lost, yeah, we lost Maria. That's okay. I'm not super fussed by that one. Shield, you can just go back to bed, basically. Yep, apparently it took more than 5 hours to walk all the way across there. Willow's idea was really good, which is just throw a quick sleeping spot down and then make it a medical one. You like Fridays or Saturdays? In terms of the stream, I don't really care. I like streaming. I like hanging out with you guys, so either one is fine with me. Roman, welcome. Like my YouTuber's Life series. Excellent, thank you. I like that too. That was a fun game. I enjoyed playing that. The prisoner didn't make it. No, you know, your idea was really solid, Willow. I like that. Just make a really quick sleeping spot and make it a medical spot. Could have treated them up there, but I wasn't super fussed about this one. Wasn't super fussed. Everyone else is going to be super fussed that we're leaving a corpse in the hallway, but it's basically okay. How's the Royal Muffalo food? Okay, doing well. We could get some more kibble. We'll get a little more kibble kicking along. Oh, we've already got a bill for it. It's fine. We'll do that. Yeah, poor Maria, but I wasn't... Maria, can I still see your stats? Were you any good? You had a decent construction skill. Yeah, pretty good construction skill there. Royal Tribute Collector, that's fine. You only take prisoners or gold, and I'm not giving you either of those, so no thank you. Tiny, if you're so bummed out about seeing the corpse, haul it away. Just make it go away. There, then you won't be bummed out about it. You'll probably be real sad that you had to handle it. Okay, read. Read. You're drilling. No, I want you... You know what? I'm going to do this the easy way. Cancel all of these. I'm just going to destroy everybody's half-done art until you finish what you've started. Okay? Finish what you've started. You can befriend any faction, just send them some drop pods or caravans with goodies. I thought that, like, specific raider factions would never befriend you, but I certainly could be wrong about that. Is there a downside to leaving make kibble on forever? Yeah, I don't want to chew up that much meat and veg. I only want to make it when I need it, because the only place that actually needs it is the Royal Muffalo Zone. Everyone else can just fend for themselves outside. Shield's got food poisoning. That's probably bad. Spectacle of Hives. Oh, this sounds terrible. What is this nonsense? You're having trouble landing near Stabby's Hope. You want to draw an infestation of 2 hives to me. Really? I mean, broadly, maybe? Alright, we could get a bunch of honor. Yup. We could get a staff that I don't care about and a little tiny bit of plasteel. Can you animate the dead? Oh, if only. There's probably a mod for it. I'm sure there's a mod for it. There's a mod for literally everything. And Bobcat's annoyed that all the guns are named wrong. You might build multiple art benches. Hey, welcome, Hex. I could. I just really want Reed to be focusing on it because Reed's the best at the art. So I don't know what the holdup was there. I think there was maybe just a whole bunch of stuff in the queue there. One thing about RimWorld says more to it. Gotten to the point in Civ 6 where I know the formula. Yeah, there is certainly a win formula in Civ 6. There absolutely is. And once you've kind of got that down, you can just keep doing it over and over in almost any of the rulers that you choose. I'm going to go with a broad sure on this for Painstingle. Okay, this is probably going to end terribly. Unless they pop up right now and they run into the Royal Tribute Collector, because they're all very, very heavily armed. That'd be great if that happened. Okay, okay, infestation number 1. Where? Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Everyone who is armed, and Buck, I'm going to pop you down the line there because you're not armed. Everyone who is armed, come over here. Looks like they're going to pop out somewhere around here. Yep, they're down in here. That's basically fine. And then we're going to deal with them again. There's a mod for it is the second name of this game. I think it should be the first one. It should be There's a Mod for It / RimWorld. Because there is. There's a mod for virtually everything in this game. It's very... I don't mod games, but it is very, very mod heavy and mod friendly. Go ahead, Benitez. Benitez, come here. Come over here. You guys sort of come over here. We should... Yeah, this should be a relative... We've got just a dead line of sight on them. So you guys come over here just in case. But I think this will go okay. Gonzalo, why don't you come in like here? No, Gonzalo, come here. Okay, I think this is going to go fine. Well, this will end terribly, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, welcome to my channel. Have you met me? We've done this before, you know. We've done this before. Oh, Stabby's in. Oh, I forgot Stabby's a war animal. I don't really want to send Stabby down there all by herself. Anyone want to take some shots at these things? Because they're literally, like, right there. Like Benitez. Can you... Oh, you can't quite see that, can you? It's one tile off. Okay, everyone's got to move a little bit here. You can come over here. You can come down here. Clay, you could maybe come over here. And Herring, why don't you come right here? And Shield, you're working your way over. Oh, you've got the really good gun, too. There we go. Now we're shooting people. Now we're shooting people. And by people, I mean bugs. Stabby's taken a few shots, which is less than ideal, but here we are. More people are getting... Oh, Reed, right, you're melee. Sorry, Reed, I forgot you were melee. Get in there. In there with a chance. Come on, get in there, Reed. Okay. I think we've broadly dealt with the problem, except for that one last bug. Somebody's got to go rescue Stabby. Hang on a second. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, Benitez. Actually, Buck. Could you come rescue Stabby, please? And the rest of us are going to go down here and shoot the hives, please. Shoot. I don't need all of you to do that. How about just you two? Hopefully there's not any more bugs down here, he says optimistically. So go ahead and start getting some shooting in on these guys. Thank you. And then that one. The one over there. Thank you. Okay. All right, good. I think we're broadly done here. Gonzalo's taken a bit of a hit. Gonzalo, how'd you take that much of a hit? You're in no immediate danger. Okay. All right, everybody go about your business then. That first infestation seemed to go okay. Can you have a shout out? We don't really do that around here. I mean, you're right there, weirdest name. You're right there. So, no, it's not really that kind of stream. But you are right there, and I did say the weirdest name. I could say it again, the weirdest name. But, yeah, so I guess that answers that question. Pods have arrived. Wait, was that the only infestation? I thought there was two. And it's time for Payne Sniggle's Baron ceremony. Oh, I need the Grand Meditation room now. And I need a harpsichord. Okay, I can start to pick at that. Yeah, I've got good carpet down, which is good. Was he hit with friendly fire? Probably. Probably. Did you know with them, it's Kurt Cobain's birthday. He would have been 53. I remember very clearly where I was when I heard Kurt Cobain died. I was at work. And my coworker called me and said, hey, Kurt Cobain died. I said, oh, really? That was pretty much our response. So, 732 on granite blocks. I need a ton of granite blocks. Or, wait a minute. I can do this whole thing in carpet. I've got so much cloth. This is going to be a good use of all of that cloth. Let's get some fine white carpet. Paint some. It's going to be a while before you're a baron, because I've got to completely redecorate your room. So, all of this... Let's put the carpet right under the very, very fiery braziers here. Stabby, how did you make out after all of that? Death in 6 hours. Buck, do you want to maybe tend? Tend to, no, not feeding. Oh, you're already tending to Stabby. Okay. Stabby will be fine. Stabby will be totally fine. There's a mod to prevent friendly fire. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. Mods are a slippery slope with me. Not much of a Nirvana fan. No, I like Nirvana just fine. No, I very much enjoyed Nirvana. They're a little overplayed to me now. It's hard for me to listen to Nirvana because I've heard Nirvana for whatever, 25 years or something like that, 30 years. So, like, I really can't listen to anything off of Nevermind anymore because it's just so overplayed. But no, I like Nirvana just fine. It was sad to see Kurt Cobain go because you wonder about what albums we missed. What music did we miss out of that? No, I have no problem with Nirvana, and I love what they did to music in general around that time. They really shook things up with the whole, grunge thing the kids were into those days, and I was one of them. All right, Buck's tending to Stabby. Great. I need a big throne. Like a really, really nice throne. I could make it out of uranium. I do have quite a lot of that. Not a small amount of uranium. Okay, I'm going to renegotiate things. A little bit, maybe. Alright, what do I need to make the grand meditation throne? Can we see your face, please? Nope. No, I don't really do that. I've never done face cam stuff or anything like that. Nobody needs to see me. There's just no reason for that. I'm just going to add this one mod, and this one, and maybe this one, and now you have over 200. Exactly, and that's the kind of slippery slope it would be for me, too. and all of a sudden there's 500 RimWorld mods cluttering up my computer. Oh, Kaufman and Kalian are getting in a fight? Guys, try to get along, please. Oh, speaking of which, Gonzalo, did you get tended to? Yep, you did. And Reed, you have also been tended to. Excellent. Colonists need rescue now. Oh, Kalian and Kaufman. Clay, could you please rescue Kalian? Thank you. Oh, if it's not one thing, it's another around here. It's just a little ridiculous. Never had a huge emotional connection to Kurt Cobain. Remember 9/11? I remember that too. Remember Steve Irwin? No, I don't remember that one. I don't remember Stan Lee, and I certainly don't remember Adam West. I actually thought Adam West was still alive, so no, I missed that one. Now, I remember Kurt Cobain, and I mean, we all remember 9/11. I have the same problem with Skyrim and Fallout 4. Yeah, I could see that. Skyrim in particular. That's one you just want to mod to heck. Alright, what was I... Oh, did we rescue... Where's Kalian? Who was in charge of rescuing Kalian? Because that was like a priority thing, guys. Hang on, where's Kalian? Where are you these days? Oh, you are here. Oh, okay, you traded places with somebody. Gotcha. Okay, Reed got up, and you went to bed. That's what was throwing me off. Alright, so there are still 2 people in there. Shield, let's get on board with tending to Kalian. Kaufman will deal with you when I get around to it. Can you donate $500? You can try. You can try. Certainly not going to turn it down. He's a cyborg, a gold one with various arms. What was that analogy again? Oh, I don't remember. It was very, very good. It was very good. You used mods in The Sims. After a while, it lags your load time. I modded the heck out of the original Sims. And we didn't call it modding back then. We just downloaded stuff from mildly sketchy websites and put them into The Sims. How about playing Banished with just one mod, the Mega Mod? I did enjoy Banished. It ended terribly, as I knew it would, but I did enjoy playing Banished. What exactly is the Mega Mod? I don't know what that is or what it does. Mods are like drugs. You say it'll be only one, and only this one time, it's always a lie. It can be addictive downloading yet one more mod. This is why I don't do it. Because that would be me. I would be the person who had 200 mods in RimWorld or Skyrim or something, and eventually it's just not the game anymore, I felt. When I was doing that to The Sims, it just wasn't even the game anymore. I just created this Frankenstein's monster of a game. Alright. What do we... Okay, they're going to work on the carpet in there. Have you ever played 60 Seconds? Yes! Yeah, once. I did that once. So, it was fine. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not something I'd play over and over again. It was okay. It was okay, but, it was fine. And I did the other one, too, 60 Parsecs, or whatever it is, the space one. I did that one, too. I think I did 60 Seconds for a Thanksgiving video. I'm going to say at least 2 to 3 years ago I did that. At least 2 to 3 years ago. But I have done it. I've definitely played it. I still own it, obviously. Alright, the place is kind of a pit. Oh, I should remember to go get that royal jelly. That's good stuff. We should... At some point, Painstingle's going to really want that. And then... Oh, do I really... The only thing I would do with the insect meat is make kibble out of it. I mean, we could do that, or I could just let them rot. I think I have 1,200 mods in The Sims 4. Holy moly. Holy moly. Someone suggested a playthrough for Skyrim. You can play any type of character you want, any mod list, any backstory, and you can choose to play the main story or not. The story ends. Dave's 60-second video is hilarious. I'm surprised you've seen it. That one just kind of came and went. Who's starving? What's the problem? Shield? Why are you starving? Why are you moving so slow? Oh, you have food poisoning. Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense. When you open an empty chest, game over. Interesting. It's kind of a neat little twist to it. Shield's over here throwing up. Thanks for that. Didn't even get a chance to use my jetpack on that raid. Oh, I love the aerodrome strike. That just put Rick's Lobsters to bed in a hurry. Where is all that stuff up here? I want to look at my stuff. Oh, and there's more stuff we haven't got yet. Yeah, take all of this cloth. There's not much of it, but we'll take it. And actually, while I happen to be looking right at them, go ahead and harvest those heal roots. Yeah, you guys did not fare well. One aerodrome strike, and they are done. Royal Jelly reminds me of Harvest Moon as a product you could make. Yeah, they love the royal jelly around here. Painstingle, as Painstingle gets more and more royal, will get much more finicky about his diet. And he'll start demanding things like milk and berries and royal jelly, so I may as well get some of it in stock. And actually, looking at the food, did I unpause the bill for fine meals? I haven't. No, it is unpaused, but we haven't made enough simple meals to get there yet. Okay, that's fine. Somebody will get on that eventually. It'll be fine. It's hilarious because you didn't know that you could go back for more items. I had no idea that you could go back for more items. You should play Luck Be a Landlord. I have never heard of that. What is the goal there? What kind of genre is it? Minecraft has mods like hatch dragons from eggs. I only download skins. I have one mod in my entire collection of Steam games. I have one very tiny one for Fallout 4 that adds the NCR armor to, Fallout 4. So you can go around in the NCR armor. That is it. That's the one thing that I have. Do you need another fridge? No, I think this one's pretty good. It would be a good idea if I kept some shelving going on. We could pretty the place up a little bit. But no, we seem to have plenty of food right now. Or plenty of fridge space, rather, right now. And what's the temperature in there? Toasty -2 degrees. Okay, Shield is still starving. Eat faster, then. If you're that hungry, gobble the food down. Wolf it down your throat. Have you ever played Left 4 Dead 2? I have not. Willow tried to get into Minecraft. I tried it too. I wasn't a big fan. I'm going to struggle to pronounce this name. Ukaiser, welcome. A deck builder slot machine roguelike. Okay, so we're all pretty clear that the second you throw the word roguelike in there, I'm generally out. That is, anytime that's attached to a game, I'm generally going to pass because I hate the idea of that. And it doesn't mean I don't own some roguelikes and play some roguelikes, but it's going to be, you're going to have to really sizzle that for me to get me into that, because I don't like the concept of the roguelike. I don't like the fun is when you die. No, it's not. Not to me, anyway. I mean, there are some people who could make an argument that RimWorld is in its own way a roguelike, in that your first colony is destined for failure, and so are probably colonies number 2 through 9, until you really get the hang of it. But when you're talking about a specific roguelike where it's basically engineered for failure, and then you get a little bit better every time, and you get a little bit more skilled every time, and then your characters get a little better, I generally bottom out on roguelikes. It's just not my thing. I've gotten back into RimWorld over the last few weeks. A friend of it got her for her birthday, and we're both doing our own playthroughs. I love RimWorld. I absolutely love RimWorld, you guys are. Absolutely loved it. Called a Muffalo Muffy because I'm uncreative. Well then let me point you in the direction of our... Oh, hang on. Let me just get this prisoner out of here, and then I will show off our Muffalo. Yes, Sean, you're done. Let me go... There's the shuttle, and the shuttle is over there. Painstingle, you don't seem to be very busy right now. Can you get Sean into the shuttle, please, while he's still alive? So, while you're saying you're uncreative about your Muffalo naming, let me point out our Muffalo. We have Muffalaw and Order. Muffalaw and Order are the royal Muffalos. They, in fact, have their own spot in the throne room. They live in the throne room. They are royal Muffalos. Much in the same way that, the Tower of London has ravens and that kind of thing. So, yeah, these are the royal Muffalos. They have given birth to Plush, Hasselmuff, and Ragamuffin. We also, P.S., we have twins. We have Muffalo Calf 1 and 2 that we still have yet to come up for a name for. So we can kind of work on that if you want to do that. When you were a kid, what was your favorite thing to do? Like, how much of a kid? Because I was one of the earliest D&D people. Like when it first came out. Like Red Box Basic. That's how far back I'm going. If you remember Red Box Basic and Blue Box Expert, you are so on the right channel. Let me assure you of that. So, that was, 9-ish when that started to become a thing. So yeah, that was definitely one of my first passions, was D&D. And the subsequent ones that came out of that, like Star Frontiers and Gamma World and that kind of thing. That's right, Em, I forgot about that. My ridiculous autocorrect. How do you feel about Scribblenauts, fire zombies, and creativity? I've never really looked at it, to be honest. I know of it. I know that it exists. I've never really looked at it. So, yeah, we gotta figure out a name for the Muffalo twins. It should be something clever, because they're twins. It's like Muffalaw and Order. It should be something clever like that. I'm gonna take my last sip of coffee here, because it's about to go cold. Yeah, that's pretty much cold coffee. Okay, super. I remember Cave of the Word Wizard. Ooh, that is going back. That is going back. And I was always, you know, at the same time that was coming out, we were getting the Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson Fighting Fantasy, and those were just amazing. You know, because I was an only child, so I didn't actually have a bunch of, like, family to play D&D with. I'd have to wait till I got to school and play it with my friends. So the Fighting Fantasy were perfect for me at home. Started to talk about the Friday games before the raid. Did you have any other games in mind? No, actually, I just wanted to kind of keep that conversation hot. Because I'm liking the ideas. I think we nailed down some really, really solid choices there, and I really like the direction it's going in. So we're looking at Frostpunk. We're looking at XCOM 2. We're looking at Valheim. Now, Valheim is so action-oriented, it may be hard for me to keep up with chat, but like I say, I put about an hour into Valheim, and I very much enjoy it. I don't know if it's as in, like 3 million people are saying this is the greatest game on the planet. I don't know if I'm that hardcore about it, but I'm certainly enjoying it. I'm certainly having a great time playing it. I want to name a Muffalo with an M pun, but I'm stumped. I see what you're... Ruffles and Snuffles. Okay. Hang on. Mugfallow and Mugricia. I can't even pronounce the second one. How do you think that's going to happen? Mugfallow and Mugricio? Mugricio? Oh, hang on, weirdest name. I think we're not going to do that. So these were town builder games I want to see tested before I buy them. Well, I'm so backed up on chat now. Hang on. I was talking about Friday things. I'm okay with Ruffles and Snuffles. That one might go down well. Would I like my coffee warmed? I would like nothing more right now. Anyway, that would be delightful if you wanted to do that. Thank you so much, that would be great. I didn't even look at the time. I was see if it might have already clicked off. What about Phoenix Point instead of XCOM? You know, I tried to get back into Phoenix Point. I don't dislike Phoenix Point. I think Phoenix Point, I don't know if they lived up to their own hype. Because they came out and said, we are going to be better than XCOM 2. And it's just demonstrably not. It's not. So if they'd come in and say, we're going to do a really, really solid turn-based tactical game like XCOM, I would have said, yeah, you achieved that. But if you're going to come out and say, we're going to be better than XCOM 2, you better darn well be better than XCOM 2. And you better look graphically better than XCOM 2. What do you mean Sean died? Oh, I never actually sent the shuttle out. Oh, but that was me. Alright, sometimes I do have to pay attention to RimWorld. Ah, darn it. He kind of wandered off, and I forgot about him. Okay, well, there you go. That happened. It's just one more quest. Alright, well, that quest goes away. That can go away, then. Everyone's saying hi to you in chat right now.
Hi.
Thank you. Are you going to have any more of that?
No,
yeah, just dump it in there then. I'll have all of that. I got another hour here.
You want sugar?
If it's not a big deal.
I think I can do the stairs.
Do you want to just take that?
Okay.
And then you just do sugar and milk?
Okay.
Thank you.
That makes more sense.
It does make more sense. I thought it was more logical, which is unusual for me.
It is true. I'll leave you with Kitty.
Thank you. So, Kitty has joined us in chat. Kitty has absolutely joined us in chat. Like Rise and Fall and Ode to Mugfallow. Okay, so where were we? Hang on. I've got several things I'm talking about right now, not the least of which is I just accidentally failed a quest because I wasn't paying attention. So, Phoenix Point, it's a solid game. I find Phoenix Point to be exceptionally frantic. Like, even more than XCOM 2. Like, I don't feel I have even a shot to get anything done because I'm always bouncing off to the next mission. At least XCOM 2 will give you a little tiny bit of a pause between missions. How about naming them Cough and Link? Ahmed, welcome, welcome. Shuttle doesn't take off on its own. No, it doesn't. No, I had to send that off. I actually had to hit the thing that says send off the shuttle. That was totally on me. I just stopped paying attention when we hauled him off to the shuttle, and apparently the shuttle just took off and left him here. And the shuttle is not here anymore, right? No, the shuttle just left. And apparently kicked him out the door because I didn't give it the right command. You know what? It is what it is. Just for argument's sake, what did I lose for that? What did I lose? Oh, just a plasma sword and some jade? That's fine. It's not like I lost bionic parts or anything. Phoenix Point, as it is now, is better than XCOM 2 that needed serious mods. Thank you. I mean, I see where you're going with it, Trucking with a Tablet. I do absolutely see where you're going with it, and I think it's a solid game. But if I was going to do... I mean, for a stream, here's what we're looking for. And we have to take kind of Valheim off the table when I'm saying this, because it doesn't match up to anything that I'm about to say. It has to be something that's basically WASD, where I can be paying attention to chat, because that's what I'm here for. I want to hang out with you guys. And I'm throwing up the kitty. Kitty, you're on stream. Breakfast and dinner. Oh, I get you. All right. Valheim is fun to watch. Not sure I work well with chat. Exactly. Good game for a collaborative. Yeah, I could possibly... I know BirdieBot from the Granite Accents has it. I don't know if I could get her to join us at any point. Her timing is always a little fussy. But, yeah, Phoenix Point I like. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out, but I just flat out prefer to play XCOM 2. I like that game more. So the stream has to be sort of WASD friendly so I can hang out with chat. So Frostpunk works perfectly for that, as does XCOM 2. And I'll look at Shadow Tactics. I did, again, if Dances with Sheep is still in stream, I'll take a look at that. That might be a good contender, too. Kind of want to get a feel for how action-oriented it is, but I've always wanted to take a look at that game anyway. And then, you know, we're welcome to toss out some other ideas, too. We can absolutely toss out some other ideas. Where are we at on the Muffalo naming? Because I was okay with the Ruffle Snuffle thing. That was pretty good. That's my favorite so far. So if anyone else wants to come up with anything different, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm going to go with Ruffles and Snuffles, because I think that's pretty good. And then what do should I be paying attention to RimWorld briefly? Kalian, you've dropped your weapons somewhere around here. It's still out here. Okay, go and get that. You know what? I need massive hauling. Nothing is getting hauled around here. Tiny, you're on permanent hauling, and Kaufman, you're on permanent hauling, and Buck, you're kind of a good doctor. All right, let's see if that helps. 2 people on permanent hauling. Look at Bro Force. What is the deal? Oh, yeah, Dancing with Sheep. Thank you. I was just mentioning again, I'm going to take a look at that when I get a chance this weekend. What is the Bro Force deal? I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm going over to Steam just to kind of see what the big deal... Obviously, I'm aware of the game. I know that it exists, but what is the... what's the problem here? And this does what exactly? Okay. Hang on, I'm just kind of forwarding this along here. Is it... Yeah, no. No. I can tell you right now, that's not me at all. No. This is... Everything that I'm seeing is 100% a game I would not really enjoy playing very much. No. Appreciate the... You know, I'm always open to suggestions, but I'm looking at this going, no, not really. No. So, definitely does not seem like me. Cream and Sugar, I like that. Mark Muffalo. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty good. How long are Tiny and Kaufman there? Good question. Tiny, Kaufman, how long are you guys here? What's your deal? What are you doing? So you'll be under, let's see, quests. And they are here. Oh, they're here for a while. Yeah, they're going to be here for another 12 days. That's plenty of time for them to be doing lots of hauling, please. Ruffalo and Snuffalo, the Muffalo sold. I am in no way biased because that came from my wife. I am in no way biased about that. I want that to be very, very clear. There's no bias here. So, Muffalo Calf 1, come here. You are going to be... Come here. Give me your new name here. You give me your new name. Yeah, I want to be clear. There's absolutely no bias in this naming process at all. Just because the person who suggested this happens to live in the same house as me and be married to me, I want to be very clear that I was not biased at all. I will mess with the spelling a little bit here, just to tighten that up a little bit. And then where was number 2? You are over here. Okay, let's mess with you a little bit. Wait, Muffalos can rescue? I don't think that's real. I don't think that's right at all. So, and then you were... Hang on, I'm got to go back to chat here. Snuffalo. There we go. Snuffalo. Hang on. Snuffalo. There we go. Okay, done. Sold. Lock it in. Done. Done. Willow has to get credit for that. Yeah, it was basically a play on Willow's. So, yeah, you guys can share credit for that. I'm glad that my mom didn't use rhyming names. That would be awkward. Yeah. Games I want to see LP'd were Townsman and Lethis. Townsman I think I looked at. I'm not familiar with Lethis unless I looked at it and just kind of passed us by. Hang on. Let me just check that real quick. Have I seen this before in my life? Anytime you'd like to type that in would be good. No, 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 and Lethis Path of Progress is what I'm seeing there. Oh, I did kind of briefly look at that. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's okay looking. I'm not immediately kicking it out of bed. 2D, yeah, it's just sort of got an very old SimCity look to it. Yeah. I wouldn't immediately dismiss that. I would have a further look at it rather. Do I play Brick Rigs? I do not. I am vaguely familiar with it, but I do not. Suggested Broforce, you need a game to let out your aggression. No, that does not look like the sort of game I'd enjoy at all. And it's I'm sure it's a perfectly good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It just doesn't look right for me. So twins off to get rhyming names or alike names are nothing alike. Glitch Toxic, welcome. Good to see you here. Okay, everyone's in bed. I need everyone up. I need everyone working. I need things hauled. If there was a trader who wanted to come by with a few hauling animals. Oh, good, things have happened. Hang on. I should probably vaguely pay attention to this. Great, there's an eclipse. I got that. There's yet more steel that has landed. That's fantastic. We've been mining it for a while. We don't seem to be able to move it to base. And while you're here, let me throw another thing on your list. Harvest all of that heal root. Who's having a break risk? Benitez this time. Well, what's your problem? You have food poisoning for a start. You're in intense pain and you're very hungry. Well, go get a snack. Go get a snack. Can you show your evil laugh? I don't really have an evil laugh. I'm not very evil. Have I tried Hearts of Iron 4? I have. And then my brain immediately broke. Immediately broke. I couldn't even get through the tutorial of Hearts of Iron 4. Now, that being said, I had the same problem with Crusader Kings 2. I actually couldn't get through the tutorial of Crusader Kings 2. Crusader Kings 3, way more friendly. Way more of a somewhat softer entry point to that. So that's why I like Crusader Kings 3 way more than 2, because I can actually play it. Made a cake in a mug. Oh, good. Seems like a perfectly sensible thing to be doing. I think we have a recipe book for that, I believe. I think we have a whole book of cakes in a mug or something along that. I'll be the official turkey whacker. Oh, speaking of which, we should see if there's any turkeys that need to get murdered. There might be. There might be no, but I will pick off a bunch of these 0%ers while I'm here. Yeah, get a few of those. It's never going to hurt to have a little more meat around the place. Okay, no turkeys, no turkeys. Good. I could try and tame the donkeys. Those are good hauling animals. Let's give it a shot. This could go horribly wrong, because they can turn on me. Who was good at that? Again, that was Reed. Alright, I gotta put you back on animals now. So, Reed, you can be 2 on art, and you can be 2 on animals. I'm sure you're gonna leap off and tame the animals now. No evil. Why does fire love you? Fire just loves me, and it wants to be near me all the time. It just wants to be near me, wants to hang out with me. and all of the games that I play forever and ever. Oh, I have hot coffee again. I'm very happy about that. Oh, that is so good. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Dave, for getting me hot coffee. I should just maybe put a coffee maker up here. It's not 100% the stupidest idea I've ever had. It's a little bit of the stupidest idea. Why are we keeping kibble in Reed's room? That seems very silly. Let's not do that in the future if we can avoid that. I couldn't get through Stellaris. No. I mean, I played for a few hours, and then obviously, as one does in Stellaris, I was promptly told that I've done everything wrong, and then my entire civilization was destroyed. So yeah, Hearts of Iron and Stellaris have the same sort of really, really steep learning curve for me. I love the idea of both of them. I don't have the time to get good at it. I just don't have that kind of time. How you made 10,000 views on some videos? Yeah, gotten lucky. Gotten lucky. Right game at the right time. Basically, it's usually how it goes. It's just a lot of it's luck. People will tell you it isn't, and I will tell you it is. And if you're doing gaming on YouTube, hopefully you get the right game at the right time. Talk to all the people who figured out Fortnite was going to be a big thing long before it was. Because I've known a couple of them personally. They got the right game at the right time. I've gotten lucky with a few things. So it's, do I play Samurai? Samurai? I don't know. Is that specifically the name of the game is Samurai? That seems like a somewhat generic name. So, short answer, no. No, I don't. No. I'm not immediately familiar with it. So, what... Do we need to be making any clothes? Got a lot of Devil Strand kicking around. And obviously, we've made absolutely no progress on doing anything at all around here. Anything at all. I mean, I say I didn't need any more colonists. I kind of do. Hay is deteriorating storage. That's fine. We'll make more of that. We'll be fine with that. We'll make plenty more. Of course, it is the middle of winter, so we're not really actually making any more. So there's no food. Okay, right, back to Kibble then. Oh, somebody's already on Kibble. Good. Gonzalo's on Kibble. Tulip is a game you play if you want to play very weird games. I often don't. Actually, I often don't. Do I like horror games? No, they don't do a thing for me. I find most of them to be incredibly generic. They're just really going for the jump scare thing. And they, everything is pitch black because, of course, it's a horror game. So, no, I don't really enjoy horror games at all. Sometimes I don't mind a weird game, but oftentimes I do. If I'm going to take my weirdness in small doses. Like, say, I'm trying to think of the name of the Cthulhu role-playing game. Art, if you're still kicking around, what the heck is the name of that game now? It's a very, very standard role-playing game, like not completely unlike Baldur's Gate kind of mechanics, but it's set in the Cthulhu universe. Which is very good. So it's weird, but it's weird around a framework of like a traditional RPG. Have you ever been rickrolled? Probably many times. Yeah. Diamond, welcome. Oh god, hang on. I actually have to go look at that because that's making me mental now that I can't think of the name of that game. We did a long-range mineral scanner. Okay. Do an autocannon turret. Actually, after... Oh, hang on. That's exactly what I wanted to do is build some mortars. Yeah, we're going to build some mortars around here. We're going to get some mortars. Oh, Reed got the donkey. Yay. It's called Donkey Number 3. Good job, Reed. Good job, Reed. I was randomly on YouTube, and now a long time ago I see your RimWorld Live, and this is how I found you. Great. Awesome. Watched a lot of it. Thank you. I appreciate it. And that's what it's going to be. You'll like the channel or you won't. I'm not playing Fortnite. I'm not playing Among Us. I'm not playing Fall Guys. I'm not playing Phasmophobia. Not because I dislike the games. I just have no interest in them. Weirdest name. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. I just have no interest in those games. So, yeah, I could probably do that and get a lot of views out of some initial videos, but I can't keep that up long term. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to put my 100% into it. Now, Valheim is a huge popular game, but I do enjoy that. I am having fun playing that game. Mountains of Madness. No, it's not that. Hang on, I've got to figure that out because that's just making me nuts right now. I just got to go over to my library real quick. It's a really good RPG, and it's weird. I was actually more surprised at how much of a traditional RPG it is. I thought it was actually going to be even weirder, but no, it's actually pretty straightforward. And I'm so struggling to remember the name of it now, and that's really, really making me nuts. Dances with Sheep, if you happen to still be in chat, go ahead and speak up so I don't have to go through 500 games on Steam and try and remember it. It's not Mountains of Madness, though. It's more recent than that. It's actually very recent. It was late last year, I believe. And no, it's not. No, that's VR. We're not looking for it there. I can't just come. I need to pay attention to RimWorld. All right, I'll think of it when I think of it, probably, or maybe I won't. The Hills, welcome. Mansions of Madness. No, it's definitely not that. Oh, I'll think of it, or I won't, and I'll just go insane. One of the two. All right, focus. Mortars. I want mortars in play. So just one for right now will do. But let's get a mortar right there. I know you're saying we don't have enough steel. We really, really do. And then just give me a steel wall. I'm just going to make a small building just to house the shelves. Nothing fancy, just a small building to house the shelves. And let's do a steel door right there. Okay, so throw that on. Is it Call of Cthulhu? No, I have that, though. I have that. That's older, and that's more of a first-person thing. Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. No, I have that. That is quite old. I did a little bit of that on the channel, and then it just got, well, frankly, rather dull. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. Oh, that is just making me nuts. I am just frantically going through basically every game in my library, but I know for a fact this is my new laptop. I actually don't have it installed yet. Oh, somebody's going to think of this eventually. Somebody's going to think of that. What are you trying to remember? I'm trying to remember the name of that Cthulhu RPG, Dance of the Sheep. The one, it's the RPG that is, well, it's Call of Cthulhu universe. And I'm just blanking on the name, because I was trying to explain that I like my weirdness in small doses with games. So what we've got with that game is a very, very traditional RPG, but it's got the weirdness of the Cthulhu universe. It's actually pretty cool. In fact, my only flaw with that game is that it's so... Oh, the heal root is blighted. Okay, I should probably pay attention to RimWorld. All right, cut all the plants. Just get it out of there. Cut everything down. Just get it all. Go, 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 go. Everyone get in there before it spreads, which it will. All right. That'll deal with that nonsense. Maniac, Mansions, nope. Nope. Yeah, I know, I've got the Blight, yep. Have I played Papers, Please? No. No, I have not. No. What's going on in the lower right? A Blight. So, our plants are blighted. We need to kind of slice those out of there very, very quickly. Why are we not taking this? Oh, because it's terrible. Okay, yeah, no, you're not wrong. It is terrible. Yep. It's very terrible. So everyone's back to bed. Hilda, how are we doing with you? I haven't checked in on you recently. Are we feeding you? I see your resistance is down, and you have been fed. Yeah, ugly environment. I know, Hilda. If you want to clean the place up a little bit, that'd be great. Weirdest name is back. Excellent, excellent. So let me just, I'm going to kind of vaguely keep... chat has moved to the left, really? I don't see that on my playback here. Did we come up with a Friday night solution? No, but we're thinking about it. I don't see that, Em. It's on the right side on my playback, which appears to be current so long as Benitez walks through the door in about 7 seconds. Just keeping an eye out for Benitez. I was looking at something glowing on the map. Oh, yeah, that was the Blight thing. Yeah, there's Benitez. Okay, no, chat seems to be on the right on my side, Em. Oh, what games like this do you recommend? Like RimWorld? You could go to, like, Prison Architect or Academia. They all have kind of the same style. Oh, you want... Oh, M wants chat to move to the left. Okay. It could kind of... I can absolutely do that. It might get in the way of all of the things over there. But yeah, let me see what I can do. Happy to help. Happy to help. We'll just go yoink over here. There we go. Okay, in a number of seconds, that should update. Do you watch Mr. Beast? I never have, actually. I never have. Nope. No, obviously I'm aware of him, but I've never quite popped over there. I don't. Stygian. Thank you, Art. My God, that was making me much. Stygian. Reign of the Old Ones. Stygian. Yeah. Good game. Good game. I was, again, surprised at how much of a very typical RPG it is, but it's got, you know, good turn-based combat. It's got freakiness. It's got some crafting. It's got a make-or-break story. There's no second chances with Stygian. You either make the right decision or you're shut out of it forever. So I've made a couple of wrong decisions, like, oh, I am not allowed to talk to that person again because that person hates me. Should I play Academia? Like, can I make many things in it? Just go check the game out. You know, you make it a school. That's kind of the thing. I'm always hesitant to recommend games to anyone, Glitch Toxic, because what I like and what you like may be two completely different things. Oh, I think the Blight moved to the indoor area. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Blight moves quick. Yep. All that's got to go. Okay, guys, cut all of these plants. Everything that's in here has got to go. And just get, unfortunately, well, you know what? I've got a good amount of Devil Strand right now. It'll be fine. So get all of that out of there. Hopefully it won't go to the potatoes. We'll see. We'll see how that kind of plays out. Look for games like RimWorld and Found None. Civ 6 was fun for a while, but not the same. No, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's a completely different game. I don't know that there's anything... I mean, there's a lot of colony builder games. And there's been a lot of imitations of RimWorld. I can't immediately... And the thing that you're asking, Glitch Toxic, is... We just saw I spent 10 minutes trying to remember one game that I liked. So trying to remember the names of other games that I've played before is not really going to work out. Have you ever encountered a ghost not in a game? No. Stygian is a character on My Little Pony. Turned into an evil killer shadow monster. I'm not surprised. Stygian is the River of the Dead. One of the other ones, not the Styx. Visitors, you say? Well, that might be nice. Let's have some of them. Locust and 2. Okay. Painstingle. Could you go chat to these folks, please? See if they've got anything nice to trade. Be nice to have a little break from all the torment that we're having right now. All the yellow you see on the inside is vomit? No. I think Diamond was right. The Blight did definitely move to the inside area. Now, you're not wrong. There's a lot of vomit around here. Like a tremendous amount. Just an astronomical amount. Virtually everyone has food poisoning at this point. Oh, what have you got, guys? Nothing. You have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. You'll buy a bunch of stuff, though. I mean, I'll take your 156. You know, I'll just dump all of these garbage weapons that we've been sitting on for ages. All of that can go for a grand total of 11 silver. Okay. Keep it going, then. Let's get rid of all of this. Anything that isn't actually that good. I'll keep that one rifle. Get rid of the frag grenades, because I never use those. Anything expensive I can sell you. How about this parka? Alright, 161, you don't actually have it, but I'll take it. No, that's fine. I'll take it. You get a good deal there, guys. Good deal. Riot Civil Unrest. I've seen it, and I kind of passed on it. Yeah, no, really, I have a totally bad memory for games, and even games I like. Why don't they just say traders? Because they're not specifically traders. They just have things that they will buy and sell, I think is the only answer I can give you there. So it's not that they're... Oh, we've got both donkeys. Oh, well done, Reed. Oh, I've got some hauling animals now. They're not going to haul right away, but they will. Okay, go back to number 3 on that and get back to art. We need more art around here. Reed, have you actually completed any art? Any art at all? No. You still working on this? All right, Reed, come here. Finish your art. Okay, finish your art, and then you can do something else. So what was my point? Oh, donkeys. Yeah, we got donkeys. Well, they need to be trained to be hauling animals. So, oh, no, turn that back on. So you can attack. Actually, I don't want you to attack. I just want... You can rescue, though, and you can haul. Why don't you not be attack donkeys? That's how I end up losing my hauling animals. I send them off to war, and they don't come back, and then I've lost a hauling animal. What do I have here? A legendary wooden dresser. Oh, we must have made that at some point. What do I need to do? Undignified throne room. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Nobody's working on it, and there's a lot of vomit around. So I'm not surprised it's a little bit undignified. Indeed, R.I.P. Svetlana. Svetlana was a really good hauling animal. Then I sent her to war, and she didn't come back. But these donkeys, these donkeys are going to be different. These are the donkeys I'm not going to send to war. So my first plan, Sally Cat, welcome. Haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Welcome, welcome. So these donkeys, I'm going to go with a different plan. Usually my plan is war donkeys. These donkeys are going to be work donkeys, not war donkeys. Eventually we'll train them to haul, and then I'll get some stuff, well, you know, hauled around here. Yeah, Stabby really took a beating on that. Stabby, not so good. How is your health these days, Stabby? Ooh, yeah, it's going to take you a while. Oh no, we accidentally shot your tusk. Whoops, sorry about that one. Almost all of the injuries were from the insect. We did possibly shoot your tusk with our gun. Spaced out for a second, I just raised attack donkeys. Yes, you absolutely heard the phrase attack donkeys. Rob, where have you been? You know what's going on around this channel. If you think, Rob, come here. If you think you heard the phrase attack donkeys, you're probably correct. Probably go ahead and say, yeah, that's probably what he said. Cartel Tycoon, I might take a look at it. Yeah, I like the demo, fine. It's a little more logistics than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be more sort of, you know, crafting and tycoon-y. So, well, we could have a think about it. Problem with donkeys and similar animals, dirt they leave, Labrador's the best and can eat kibble. I'll take anything I can get, Zardis, right now, because I have no hauling animals. I have exactly 0 hauling animals, so I will take whatever I can get, and unfortunately, there are no wild Labradors on the market right now, so I can get donkeys or I can get nothing. I mean, the stallions will haul too, but that seems excessive. And I don't believe any of these other animals can haul. No, not even a little bit. I notice we're not going to murder all the 0%ers. I have an attack tortoise called Brian. Wait, tortoises can attack? How do they even show up to the battle on time? Dusky's got it right. Attack donkeys sounds legit. Yeah. Hey, Rob, basically, Rob, if you heard something weird, probably your first response should be, yeah, probably. Probably. No one knows what goes on around here, Rob. No one knows. I just play games and talk, and hopefully people show up. Apparently they do, sometimes. Hauling animals are great. No, Willow, I think, more than anything, hauling animals is the secret to RimWorld. It really is. Sim Casino Fridays would be good. My short answer is absolutely, it would be a blast. But I really want to do a second series of Sim Casino. And I don't want the whole channel to be Sim Casino. That's not me. It never has been, never will be. Crossroads Inn was a massive, massive game for my channel. But I can't do Crossroads Inn all the time. I did like 2 different series of Crossroads Inn. So, yeah, no, I absolutely agree. It would be a blast to do that. But I want to stand firm with I'm going to wait for a bunch of good updates. And then I'm doing another series of Sim Casino. I already have a plan of what I want my casino to look like, which is dependent on what kind of updates they put out. That plan may change, but I really have a very clear idea of what I want to try and create. Glitch Toxic is off to bed. All right, thank you. If Mario can attack with the turtle, then why not? Have you seen the text that I copied? I've seen several of your texts about poltergeist and whatnot. Yep, you are visible, sir. You are visible. I did notice in a video this week, you said, let's put a bench here. That would be fun. And I thought no one has ever called a bench fun before. You are wrong, Rob. If you're me, and primarily what you're looking for is how many decoratives can I slap in here, then no, a bench is a great fun. Very great fun. Hauling bots mod. I know, we had a very extensive modding conversation earlier, which is, again, just confirms my philosophy of not modding. Attack tortoises instill fear and terror, eventually, in the heart of your enemies. Snarling beaks, the slow, unstoppable advance. I would say they instill fear and terror eventually, when they get there. It's found you on Sim Casino along with Penge. Yeah, Sim Casino is great. You're never going to hear me say a bad word about Sim Casino, The Hills. I love Sim Casino. And I love Sim Casino for many ways. First of all, it's exactly the game I wanted at the time. I was looking for a really solid tycoon game that maybe didn't have like the world's hardest learning curve to get into it. And that's exactly what they promised. They said you can jump right into Sim Casino. It's on their Steam page. You can jump right in. You can just jump right in, or you can micromanage the bejesus out of it if you want to. But if you don't, you can still play Sim Casino effectively. And everything that they put on their Steam description, they absolutely delivered. And I cannot recall a single game in 2020 that did that. Not one. They always overpromise and underdeliver. Sim Casino delivered exactly what it said it was going to give me, and I could not be happier about that. And then, I think it was 24 hours before they had put their first patch and update up, and then they've just kept them coming. I think they're basically almost weekly updates or patches to it. So the developers have been frantically improving the game. They put out a solid game to begin with. Perfect? Oh, God, no. The pathing was terrible. Pathing was absolutely terrible. But they've kept picking at it, and it keeps getting better and better. So you're never going to hear me say a bad word. Yeah, they send updates like every 2 days. You're right, The Hills. It's just frantic. It's actually hard to keep up with them. I would start recording stuff, and they'd be like, where the heck did this come from? And there was an update that day. Zoo Tycoon is fun. It plays benches, plays animals. I have Zoo Tycoon. I played a little bit of it. I was just kind of unimpressed. Because I was kind of doing like, why am I playing this and not that moments with that? So I was kind of looking at like, why am I playing this and not Zoo Tycoon? Or not Zoo Tycoon, Planet Zoo. Basically, Planet Zoo. Love Sim Casino. I've noticed that I haven't been playing it very much anymore. Oh, no, I haven't played it since I stopped the series. I certainly need a break from it. That is absolutely... And I always need breaks from games. I need breaks from games like RimWorld or XCOM or any of my favorite games. Just like, yeah, I don't want to play that right now. There is no game that I can play every day, all day, forever. That's just not real. That's why this channel is so disorganized and chaotic with its games, because that's how I play games. That's how I play games. Do you play Human Fall Flat? Nope, I do not. Saw Penge play it. It was funny, but it's not my kind of game. It's just not. It's absolutely not my kind of game. You want to give me a colony builder? You want to give me a tycoon game? You want to give me maybe a good crafting game? Maybe even a survival game. I don't dislike survival games. I just find them all to be very generic. They're all kind of cut and paste. So those are genres that I'm much more interested in. A role-playing game, an RPG, turn-based tactical. But no, Human Fall Flat, nope. Looked at it, said, this is absolutely not the game for me. Anna loves Planet Zoo. I do too, I just don't have the patience for it. I don't have the patience to make it look perfect. Even Penge had more patience than me, and he made some really, really neat stuff in there. But I don't. I mean, and then you could jump up to like Paulsley, who will meticulously craft a sign for 3 hours. But it'll be the best darn Planet Zoo sign you've ever seen in your life. Zoo Tycoon 2 was glitchy. Animals kept getting out. People got into the zoo enclosures. That's not a bug. That's a feature. That sounds great. Do people get into the alligator pens? Please say yes. What was that shop game you played? You're going to have to narrow it down more than that, The Hills. Do you mean King of Retail? That was the most recent kind of shop game that I can think of. When you saw your friend play, did you laugh? I always laugh when Penge does stuff. I love Penge. And I'm a fan. I'm a friend and a fan. So, I mean, Penge and I have known each other, well, since we started doing this YouTube nonsense. And he has become someone I certainly consider to be a friend, but I'm also a fan. I love his work. I love his material. And I watch him as... Basically, there's 2 or 3 people on YouTube that I watch, and he is one of them. Planet Coaster is where I get obsessed about plant textures and colors. Exactly. I don't have that kind of patience. They did get into the alligator enclosures even better. Did you play the Diablo games? I did. I saw that pop up. Was that you that put that in the Wee Hours Discord? Shameless self-promotion. Link down below. Was that you that put that in the Wee Hours Discord? I saw that pop up this morning. I think I was looking at the Discord. I played Diablo 2 back on whatever it was. PlayStation? Was that OG PlayStation? Rob enjoyed King of Retail. I did too. I played the the very, very early access of King of Retail about 1,000,000 years ago. And then I thought, hey, you know what? I should check that out again. In fact, I think somebody recommended that. I think somebody asked, hey, could you check out King of Retail again? Because it's been updated a lot. And I looked at it, I'm like, wow, that person is right. I will check out King of Retail again. It is fun. It's a fun game. So have I tried Terroir? Terroir? I'm not familiar with that one. I don't know that one. Had people getting into the Wolverine enclosures. Again, that's not a bug, that's a feature. Yeah. King of Retail was definitely not my style. And there's the thing, Em. I can like a game and you can not like a game, and we are both right. We are both right. So yeah, and you know, I'm sure Em could come up with a bunch of games that she enjoys that I'm not into. I'm not into. Another Brick in the Mall. Wow, I haven't done that in ages. I actually fired that up again briefly a little while ago because I really enjoyed it. I just forgot how time intensive it is to kind of do the early game in Another Brick in the Mall. And frankly, if you want an awesome Another Brick in the Mall series, go watch Penges. He does a wonderful series on that. Quest available, ESA. Oh, it's a blueprint one. Those are usually very easy. Yeah, some blocks. Basically, some blocks. Okay, we can totally handle this. What do I want? The advanced components would be nice. I wouldn't mind a masterwork assault rifle, but I can make an assault rifle. I can make advanced components for that matter, but I can't make jade. Yeah, I'll totally take that. That's fine. Those are super, super simple. We just have to build a thing, he says, when he doesn't actually have the manpower to do that. But let's install this. Oh, it is rather big, isn't it? Pop this guy down here. That should be fine. Like that with Endless Ocean, like you can play any diving game. The difference is Endless Ocean has no fictional animals. Playing human fall flat and you're on a golf map. Excellent. It's a... Wait, I missed something with Trucking with a Tablet. Wine Tycoon game. Oh! That's why it sounded vaguely familiar. I don't think that's out. Is it? Because I'm pretty sure that's on my wish list, man. I totally know the game you're thinking of, unless I'm thinking of a different winemaker game. I might be, because there's another one, I think, coming. Oh, it is? No, it is out. Okay. Oh, okay. Not the one I was thinking of. No, not the one I was thinking of. There is another winemaking tycoon game on the horizon that I can't immediately remember the name for. I have seen this, and I wasn't into the graphics. That just didn't do anything for me. It just left me cold. But there's another one on the horizon. I can't immediately remember the name of it because I can't remember the name of anything today. But yeah, check out that one. I don't know how you'd find it. Go Google Wine Tycoon. I don't know. But it looks a little more tycoon-y than that one. I just was not into the graphics for that. Never get those kind of quests. There's something out there on the map. Go get it, or rescue prisoner quests. Willow, do you have? This is gonna sound really dumb, but do you have royalty? Because RimWorld Royalty is the one handing out all these quests. I know that the pod is here. We're all aware the pod is here. Because, yeah, if you're just playing absolute vanilla, then you're only going to get those kind of quests. It's royalty that opens up the quests. Then you get a bazillion quests. You exclusively make wine in Farmington County. I liked Farmington County. I didn't like the fact that I basically had to learn to play the piano to play the game on my keyboard. There were so many different controls. Yeah, Trucking with the Tablet. I just threw that up on Steam. It's not the winemaking tycoon that I was thinking of. There is another one that's coming out at some point. But yeah, I did look at that one. I was like, no, it's that hexagonal graphic style that just doesn't really do a thing for me. Kind of leaves me cold. Yeah, Willow Royalty is what's going to open that. Open up all those extra quests is royalty. People are split on royalty. I really enjoy it. I think it added so many positive things. It's not without its negatives. I can't immediately think of any, but I really, really enjoy royalty. So many quests, it's what opens up all those cybernetic implants that I love so very, very much. Very, very much. Yeah, and then the quests, and then, the actual royalty itself. That's where I got that aerodrome strike from. That aerodrome strike just took out Rick's Lobster's siege over here. Oh, speaking of which, I should disassemble these things. I didn't quite get around to that. Rick's Lobsters, I own all of that now, and that. And now that I own it, I'm going to deconstruct it. So get rid of... No, come back. Deconstruct it. Thank you. All of that and that. And actually, while I'm here, I'll just deconstruct a few of these things, too. I think I deconstructed a tree, but that's fine. Sounds very hip. What is the name of the winemaking tycoon game? Oh, his is... Well, it's up... You know what? I'll just let you scroll up. Royalty is worth it for the new quests. I agree, Dr. Avalanche. I think royalty is worth it, period. I think everything that it adds... I know some people didn't like that it made RimWorld more, like, quest-oriented. Like, oh, no, you could... You know, RimWorld should be just open-ended. And, yeah, but, you know, it added a lot of really, really, really cool stuff. So, I dig it. A whole bunch of... I mean, it adds... everything to everything. There's new animals, there's new research, there's new armor, there's new weapons, there's just new everything. I don't see any reason to not own royalty. I mean, vanilla RimWorld is great, but royalty is even better. Orbital Strike makes some cooked lobsters. Yeah, darn right it did. And the rest of them ran home to tell their friends. I just wish the cooldown wasn't so long on that. Once Painstingle gets more royal, there is another one. You can actually have two. There's like an aerodrome strike and then an orbital strike. So you can have two queued up if you're on cooldown with one. Sally Cat has not bothered getting it yet. I like it. I really do. I really, really do. Always been... I mean, since I fired up Royalty the first time, like, yep, I am into this. Plenty of kibble. And Order's still here. Order's still kicking along despite the heart condition. And Tiny and Kaufman, how long are you guys here again? I know we just looked at that, but I've kind of forgotten it. 10 days. Okay, not quite as long as I thought. How are we doing on the blueprint, guys? Because we got to get that built in 16 days. Got to get that built. Did I sow stuff with blight? Oh, yeah, I should check the blight situation. Yeah, I did. Okay, hang on. Let's do this properly. Cut all the plants out of here. And then we're going to turn off the sowing. Actually, it's the middle of winter. We probably don't need to be sowing that much anyway. It's probably what's chewing up a lot of people's time. So, no, just this one. Yeah. No sowing there. Thank you. No, not that one. Just that one. No sowing there. I'll let you keep the potatoes going for now, although I am slightly concerned there's a door between those two areas. Sowing is off on all of those. I will keep the sowing on in the heal route. However, I'm going to... Oh, no, it's off there, too. We're just growing them. No, just that one, thank you. Okay, no, sowing is off. All right, so we're not sowing any of those. Have I played Cooking Simulator? Absolutely. There's a series of it on the channel. If you really want some fun, there's the live stream that I did with Mrs. Dave. There's a Cooking Simulator live stream where we did the Baking Simulator update. I would get RimWorld never goes on sale. Technically not accurate, Trekking with a Tablet. The past two big Steam sales, the summer sale and the winter sale, it was on sale for 10% off. 10% off. I'm surprised I haven't found anything at 20%. I've only ever seen it at 10% off. I am shocked it was ever on sale. I'm shocked they even gave it 10% off. The developers have been exceptionally clear. They say, we have put a lot into this game. This is the price we want for it. And I respect that. I absolutely respect that. I think that's a solid philosophy. You've created a good product. You want this amount of money for it. Take it or leave it. So I'm shocked you even got 10% off. Yeah, he did something where he made cakes. Yeah, I did that with Mrs. Dave. The live stream is probably in one-off live streams. And then the series, if you just search under Cooking Simulator, I'm sure they turn it up. I think I did like 6 episodes of it, something like that. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Lot of fun. Isaac, welcome. What did you miss? Oh, okay. Right. Let me bring you up to speed. One of our refugees has joined. One of our muffalos has a heart condition. Nobody is hauling anything at all. Our plants are all dying. But strangely, now somebody's going to need to correct me if I'm wrong. Strangely, nothing has been on fire this episode. Nothing has been on fire. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But we've been going for almost 2 hours here. And I don't think anything has caught fire yet. I might be wrong. But I think so far, no fire. No fire. What is our plan of action for Friday? I will have made a decision at that point, and we've learned our lesson about polls. We're not doing polls anymore. I will, as I believe Willow suggested, make a tactical and executive decision on what is going to be the long-term Friday live stream. I think I'm good with the insane, ridiculous, crazy, weird games. Some of them were fun, some of them were absolutely not. So, oh, I did. Yeah, Willow's right. I let a prisoner die because I didn't send the shuttle off, and I nuked some raiders. Technically, it wasn't a nuke. Jess, welcome, 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 welcome. I saw your stream must have ended. I saw you were streaming at the exact same time I was. In fact, I saw that many of my YouTube friends were streaming at the exact same time I was. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. So technically, Willow, I didn't nuke the raiders. It was an aerodrome strike. I believe those were traditional ballistic missiles of some sort. I'm never on Steam. I do understand that, though, my books are never on sale. Yeah, I think, how long am I streaming? About another 14 minutes. So we usually go about 2 hours. I start at 3 on Saturdays, so we'll be wrapping up fairly soon. Is this game multiplayer? Only if you mod it. There is a mod to make it multiplayer, but not in the unmodded version of RimWorld. Yeah, Willow's got it. There is a multiplayer mod for that. Now, is there anything I kind of need to make sure is getting done before I start to wrap up here? I mean, we are getting the mortar area done, but it's not roofed yet. You know what? I'll queue up. I'm going to start to queue up some shells. That would be a good idea, because I will totally forget that. Totally forget that. Been streaming at the same time. Can't visit as much. No, that's no problem. I can't visit you either. We're streaming at the same time. It's a good time to stream. Don't sweat it, Jess. It's a really good time to stream. I do it. You do it. Can we add you on Steam? I kind of keep that list pretty short, and it is absolutely 100% nothing personal. I want to stress that immediately right now and be very clear about that. I keep my sort of outside of YouTube life, like on Steam and that kind of thing, I keep that real short. So it's, again, 100,000% nothing personal. M has to go. Thank you, M. Thank you. But I do kind of keep my, Steam persona kind of locked down to a few close friends. Few close friends. Where's name loves my streams. Thank you so much. Shells. Before I go anywhere, I need to make sure that we are making shells. Let's just take all of these old bills off there. Now, I'm going to make a little bit of a mixed bag here. Make me some incendiary shells, and I will go over in 2 seconds and make sure that we have chem fuel. And then make me a high explosive shell. Yeah, I need to get some more chem fuel cooking along here. And I need to designate that area as a storage area. Oh, come on. Right at the very end, RimWorld, there's a fire in the cocoa orchard. I don't know if cocoa trees live in an orchard. Really? Right at the very, very end? Isaac says I should play Eco again. If the Granite Accidents were doing it, I would do it. I wouldn't really go into it solo. I had a lot of fun playing it with them, because it's always fun playing something with them. But if they were going to go in and do Eco again, I'd be into that. Hang on, let me just briefly pay attention to RimWorld. This is going to be a stockpile zone, and the only thing that we are going to put in this is shells. Remind me where those are. Those are not in weapons, right? No. Items? Is it items? Oh god, I really don't remember where shells are right now. Manufactured? How about manufactured? Mortar shells, there we go. All mortar shells can live in there. Let me also go and make sure we are making some chem fuel. We have some made, but it's not going to hurt to make a little more. Make a few more of those, please. And now that I've done that, let me make sure we're just chopping down some trees. Hang on, let me briefly pay attention to RimWorld. I'll be back in 1 second there. Chop down all of those trees. That'll take you a few months to do. Cocoa fire just means it's time for some fudge. First rule of fire, don't talk about fire. Yeah. I get it. Totally get it. I should never have mentioned. I got through almost the entire stream without fire, and now there is fire. It's not going to be much of a fire because it's raining out, but could I just have gotten through the next, 4 minutes without a single fire? Apparently not. Okay. Oh, you're mining for plasteel. Excellent. If you wanted to actually bring it back into the base, that'd be great. A Manhunter pack. Super. Everything happens at the end. Ooh, Manhunting Caribou. Ooh, I haven't seen those. Guys, there's Manhunting packs. So if you guys want to come back inside, that'd be great. Because, you know, Manhunting Caribou are apparently a thing that exists around here. What's for tomorrow's stream? Nothing at all. I don't stream on Sundays. Weirdest name. So, no, Fridays and Saturdays. That's it. The Friday one is pretty much locked in stone unless there was some kind of very, very serious emergency. The Saturday one is locked in a sort of softer stone that you could easily carve. So sometimes the Saturday stream doesn't happen for reasons. But generally it does. Generally it does. Okay, trap corridor. I gotta replace those wooden traps with steel traps. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Where did the other one go? Oh, yeah, you'll be dead shortly. And we have a dead caribou. Okay, great, guys. You can go off draft mode now. Excellent. Excellent. As far as Em knows, this never happened. Yeah, she'll guess, though. She'll guess, though. Am I going to play the Beaver Colony Builder? Probably not. I didn't see any specific reason to do that. I don't own it, so... I mean, I suppose I could ask them for a key for it, but it'd be hit or miss whether I'd get it. I didn't have any specific plans to do it. No, I kind of briefly watched Penge play it. It looked okay. It looked okay. So, oh, we're already hauling caribou in. You can haul the caribou in, guys, but you can't haul, like, literally anything else. And the fire's out. Okay, we've solved the fire issue. I just want to make sure... Okay, stockpile zone, good. So I need to take shells off of this stockpile zone. And then, yeah, we're not doing shells in here, so no shells. Thank you very much. Who's having a major break risk now? Nobody. It went away. Okay. Harvest the caribou. Oh, yeah, we're all about that. All about that. Sunday, he gets his massage and beard trimmed. No. I neither get a massage, nor do I have a beard, rather. What happened that we're not telling him? Oh, that there was a fire. Because I almost got through an entire stream without having something burst into fire. But no, now there's fire everywhere. Just fire all over the place. Peggle for 99 cents and you're happy about it. Excellent. Excellent. It sounds like something you should be happy about. It's raining. No, fire is fine, Willow. It's totally fine. I'm completely ignoring this fire. Kaufman, you're wasting your time going and dealing with the fire. It's actually pouring rain. But you know what? Whatever you're into, Kaufman. What are you doing now? Oh, you're getting the insect jelly. Oh, good. That's a very valuable thing for you to be doing. I appreciate that. Thank you. What else did... Okay, have I done all the things that I needed to do to set up for next week when I will have completely forgotten what I was doing this week? What's the building in that storage room? Down here? My new storage room? This is just going to be mortar shells. If the building... Oh, do you mean this building? I have a wooden dresser, a legendary wooden dresser, which I'm kind of saving for a vendor. I don't really... Like, the gang don't need that nice furniture around here. Are the Ridiculous Decorative Days playing later? They played earlier, Ryan. There's a video out today. Back with the and back in the recording studio. I love that game. That game is so much more fun than it has any right to be. For a number of reasons. It's well put together, and it's got a great idea, and it works well. It's well developed. So, yeah, there was a video up earlier today. More Ridiculous Decorative Days in Rising Star 2. Okay, I think I've done all my setup. I see Reed's getting better with the art. So we have a couple of granite sculptures that he's put together. Make sure I'm making some more. Yeah, we're not making any stone blocks. Make a bunch. Make a whole bunch of those, please. Like maybe, oh, I don't know, 50 of them. And then call me when you're done. I don't care what stone blocks you made. Okay, apparently 51. That's a good number, too. And have we made any progress on the throne room? We have not. Not even a tiny little bit. All right, Painstingle, it's going to be a long time before you're a Baron because nobody can get off their butt and actually do the new throne room. Way better than I thought it would be. Oh, Rising Star 2? Yeah. Yeah, it's same here. I played the demo, and I was like, wow, this is a really cool game. I've got to figure out a way to get this on the channel. We can thank Penge for that one, actually. Penge gifted that to me. I told him it might be a game for him. I don't know. It's not immediately his style, but I think he'd do really well with it. I think it'd be very, very fun to watch it. But I know it's not really as much his style as it is mine. But I was talking to him about it, and then he just popped up and gifted it to me. So thank you very much, to Penge for that. Davecraft was the best game I ever saw. Oh, yes. Well, World of Davecraft. How are you going to go wrong with that? I've been asked to go back to that one, and I think I'd like to see a little bit larger update from them. There's been a couple. Like, there's parties in the game now, so your AI players will join together as parties. That's cool. I'd like to see a little bit more. I'd like to see a little bit more in general from it, because it's a fantastic game. It's an amazing idea for a game to start, and it's a well put together game. But there was definitely a point, like, you know, in the early game, I guess, where you're just like, I'm kind of just doing the same thing over and over again, which was basically fine because I was really kind of making a neat story out of it. But it was just sort of, you know, the same sort of thing. I think more things would be their first move, just way more things. Just stuff. Just put all sorts of stuff there. Otherwise, the regions sort of end up looking exactly the same, which they did at the end. I mean, making the monsters, just more. More. That's what I want from MMORPG Tycoon 2. You just have so many things happening all at once. I do. I mean, everyone's in bed now. I'm sure there'll be a couple more fires before we're done. Just out of argument's sake, how much money do I have? 6,300? Okay. It's not no money. Hilda, are we feeding you? Before I leave, Hilda, are we feeding you? We appear to be feeding you. Nobody's cleaned your room in pretty much forever. And we don't really need the cooler on now, do we? Yeah, don't really need an air conditioner when it's the middle of winter, Hilda. No. How's your resistance? Are you getting any, 16.3. It's getting there. You'll probably be with us at least another season or two. But that is probably an excellent place to call the stream for today. Lot going on. I think the colony's definitely back up and running now. I think we've got a functional colony. It took a few weeks after the Great Betrayal and Fire, where half the colony was burned to the ground, but I think we're basically back on track. We got Benitez joining us. Tiny and Kaufman may or may not join us. They might betray us, but I like our odds with that. That's 9 against 2. I pretty much like our odds on that. Or they might just leave and then give us a reward later. It does need an update. Yeah, Isaac, I feel the same way. It needs more. More. Rising Star 2 is fab. I like how it's not rushed and you're struggling to raise money. No, not at all. But guys, I will call the stream there. I will check out for today. You obviously, at some point between now and next Friday, I'll figure out what the heck we're going to do on Fridays. Oh, P.S. Jess, it might be XCOM 2. You may want to check in on that. It could be XCOM 2. We're not sure. And then, obviously, we'll do more RimWorld on Saturday. And I'll see you guys then. Other than that, you guys know where to find me. Thank you so really super amazingly very much for coming by and watching. I can't stress how much I love doing this for you guys. I love hanging out with you every single weekend, and I really appreciate you giving up your time to do this. I will let you go get on with far more important things in your life, and I will see you guys next week. And other than that, you know where to find me. Goodbye.